Hello Aries and welcome to Truth Well Told Tarot. This is Andrea and I'm here to do your first half of November 2024 tarot reading for the sign of Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising in Venus, so I hope you're well. As always, the reading won't be for everyone. Take what resonates for you. So welcome Aries. What we're going to do, we're going to look at some overarching energies for you to start the reading. We're going to look at heart-centered energies here. We're going to look at money, career, finances, and we're going to look at life with the destiny cards. So let's see what we have for you. What do we have for Aries? And can be messages that you just might need to hear. Could you give you some support guidance? I'm going to choose from this deck. Heart-shaped cards always look good, but they're a nightmare to shuffle. Let's see what we have for the first half of November 2024 for Aries. So, Aries, the message we have healing. Imagine yourself and your beloved surrounded by light. Feel your relationship being healed at this very moment. Now, healing can be between the two of you. It can also be, finding some kind of resolution. But it can also be healing of other kinds as well when the word comes out. But healing energies. With that, bottom of the deck, look inside yourself. Examine what is causing you to feel this way. All right, Aries, let's have a look at money areas. What do we have for Aries, first half of November 2024 for Aries? Let's pull a couple of cards to do with money. Aries, thank you. We have the artist. Focus on finding the beauty in your day-to-day life. The artist can be a photographer, painter, film, graphic artist, or web designer. If you can't make a living with your art full-time, start part-time, just get started. So it could well be something to do with an expression of yourself. Yes, that can be creative. Aries, fire energy is extremely creative energy anyway. It's the spark, the passion. So it might well be that there's an opportunity here to start something, but this can also be very powerful in terms of creative projects, creative endeavors, learning in terms of creativity as well. Also very powerful in terms of expression of yourself. But there is also a message with the artist of the artist paints a blank canvas. From nothing, something is created. It's that kind of energy. So there is that kind of feeling with the reading too. We have independent. If you're not self-employed, it may be time to have an entrepreneur mindset. Consider investing and committing yourself to your own business. Your financial freedom will come from being able to stand alone. You can do it. I have to say, beneath that, Aries, I've got destiny. Believe in your dreams and passions. It is your calling to follow them. Whatever led you to this point in your life, it was to direct you to your higher purpose. New, exciting adventures await you. Don't look back, only look to the future. Let's pull you a destiny card. What do we have for Aries? Destiny message for Aries. For the first half of November 2024. We have illumination. This is the Sacred Destiny Oracle deck by Denise Lynn. I don't always remember the others. Let me just have a look. So the picture shows the mist rising on the Alpine Lake. The sacred landscape wants you to know the upward spiraling mists rising in the mountains suggest that those in the realm of spirit, your spirit protectors, ancestors, and guardians, are close at hand, assisting you on your upward journey of illumination. They are protecting you and supporting you. Your spiritual life is expanding by leaps and bounds. Even if you can't see what's ahead, spirit is close at hand. If you drew this card, trust your heart and what you feel more than what you see and what you think, and you will be guided in a wondrous direction. This is powerful illumination. All right, Aries, let's see what we have for you with the cards. What do we have for Aries? First half of November 2024. Angels, spirits, guides, message for Aries. Oh, there's quite a lot of cards, but I'm going to go through them one by one. So we have overarching energy, which is the Lovers. Can be about two people who generally are a powerful union or could be. But there's a decision or choice to make either about those two people or something that affects them. With that Aries, we have the World. We have the Page of Cups. The Nine of Cups. Seven of Pentacles. Eight of Swords. We have the Six of Swords. And we have the High Priestess. Intuitive energies. So the Lovers can be a scenario here where it's where do we go from here? Again, whether it's about the relationship itself or it could be in another area of life. It can also represent partnerships of other kinds, business, for example, as well. But there's a feeling here, Aries, that you're presented with some kind of crossroads. The Seven of Pentacles and the World card. This is about taking stock and evaluating whether it's time to potentially complete one cycle and move to the next level in a scenario. Now, the World can represent one of two things. It can represent a full completion, where you might be considering ending a relationship, for example, or a partnership of some kind if it's not performing well, if you don't feel that you're getting where you are in terms of money. For others of you, it could well be to do with the relationship itself. You've put a lot of time and energy into the relationship, but where do we go from here? So with the cards on the table, I think that you're getting illumination in the first half of November in how to solve this conundrum. This is about taking stock, evaluating, looking at your options, looking what you've already put a significant amount of time and energy into, and then asking yourself, is this my long-term person? If so, what do I do next? For others of you, it could well be, is it time to end something? Is this somebody I want to be with long-term? Or is it time to complete something? So there is either an opportunity here to end something here, Aries, or to actually potentially draw a line under a scenario and move on to a kind of brand new beginning. Again, the artist energy is that blank canvas, and that is available to you. The World is a major completion where we step through and step up to a brand new phase of our life. We take all the learning and experience with us on our journey from the previous cycle. So we always evolve, we always grow. But I feel that you're kind of like, you're evaluating whether something is for you or not, but also reflecting on the whole history that you've already put time and energy into, not just maybe what's happened. So either some kind of completion or an opportunity to draw a line under a situation here. There is a scenario here, Aries, where you're not sure what you want to do. The Eight of Swords and the Page of Cups is a message from the heart, a supportive message, helpful message depending on which life area this is, but you're feeling stuck on what to do. This can sometimes be that sense of, I don't know which way to go, I don't know how to move forward, I'm stuck. Sometimes stuck in our own head. But it's generally our mind, the way we're looking at a situation, that keeps us trapped, that keeps us stuck. So it might well be in this scenario here, Aries, where you're just feeling that you might need some time to figure out how to move forward. But there is a message, either support, kindness, it could be a peace offering, an apology, a loving gesture. But it links with the beginnings of something new, the beginnings of change. There could be a scenario here as well where you're reflecting on and taking stock on, is it time to look at something that I haven't wanted to look at, that I've been stuck on? I've made excuses and really kept things in a kind of stationary position. Is it time to look at something? And again, if you want to move to the next level in terms of a relationship, is this for you? Do you see yourself progressing with the relationship or not? And again, things could have happened to make you consider that as well. But you could also see this in terms of money. If you're really wanting, for example, to move to the next level in terms of promotions, get more money, get greater recognition, progress in terms of money, career, finances, I think that there is some kind of message. If we keep ourselves stuck or make excuses in terms of why we can't move forward in a scenario, then we remain stuck. But this looks like you're coming up with some kind of plan here in terms of taking stock and evaluating maybe how you go about moving to the next level, even in terms of money, career, business. And if you're not going to get it in your current circumstances, then it's likely that you have an opportunity to do it elsewhere. I mean, this is the kind of scenario here. Certainly in terms of money, career, we look at our options, we take stock. It can sometimes be a bit of a frustrating energy. And somebody could be advising you, again, somebody who is kind, supportive. Again, someone could be telling you about something. This can also be linked with things like friendships, soul connections, people who we get on well with the Page of Cups. So there could be a loving message on that basis too, suggesting how you could break free of a situation here, telling you about something. And if you're looking at the relationship itself here, Aries, and taking stock, there is a scenario here where, again, somebody could even advise you with the Eight of Swords and the Page of Cups too. If you're stuck on what to do, someone could be advising you in a scenario too. The High Priestess, though, deep down, ultimately, we're going to trust our instinct. Deep down, we know what to do. We always know when we go against our instinct, it just feels energetically wrong. So this is about intuitively trusting your instincts in a situation here. The Six of Swords can be actually to do with healing. It can be about putting difficulty behind you and moving forward in a scenario. Now, for some of you, it could be there is an opportunity here for greater happiness, abundance, or to heal a relationship or heal some kind of disagreement. If you don't feel on the same page as the other person, this is that sense of moving forward to resolve something here as well. Even overcome our own inner conflict and difficulties. And it's about moving forward to greater happiness and abundance. It's that sense of healing and getting the happiness back kind of energy. Feeling that there is a chance to get greater happiness, fulfillment, and abundance. For those of you who have been stuck in a relationship and you've been at a quandary in terms of even potentially moving a relationship to the next level, or potentially, wondering if this is your long-term person or not, and is it time to look at something that you've been putting off looking at? Again, this is that sense of resolving something as well. Resolving, not feeling on the same page as the other person. But again, that sense of looking inside yourself and deciding it's time to move forward. Because sometimes we realize it's going to cost us if we don't. It's that kind of energy. Move forward to greater happiness, abundance, fulfillment, celebration. So the healing energy can be if you're not feeling on the same page as well as the other person, if there's some kind of fragmented energy. One person wants to move forward in a scenario, but you might not have. Could be vice versa as well. I think that is likely being resolved. For others of you, this can be about embracing healing and getting the happiness back. But we put whatever has challenged us behind us, mentally, practical things, fallouts, disagreements, and we move forward to better times. So there's a strong indication of you know that you're moving forward to greater happiness, fulfillment, and abundance. In terms of money, career, finances, the Six of Swords also is a transitional energy. It can also represent feeling like you're heading towards greater happiness, fulfillment, and abundance here. So it might well be here, Aries, that there's an opportunity here to move forward to getting what you really want. Now, yes, this can sometimes be about moving from A to B, but it could also be you feeling stuck in a scenario, and it might well be that someone is coming up with some kind of solution or problem, even in your current circumstances, to kind of say, okay, I think that this is coming for you. It could be some kind of, again, the world has a strong connection with promotions, moving to the next level, victory and achievement, greater success. It's that kind of energy as well. But for some of you, it could well be about feeling like you're heading towards getting what you want, however that manifests for you. The Nine of Cups is wish fulfillment, heart's desire, greater happiness, fulfillment, abundance. It's a lovely energy here. And like I said, there could well be some kind of choice or decision to make here. And it's generally how you're going to resolve the issue is what I'm seeing here. But you're not going to make that decision alone. Spirit is telling you there's going to be powerful illumination that's helping you, sort this out. I feel this in the next 2 weeks is what I have for you, Aries. The independent energy can sometimes be choices where we can act independently, we can decide to take control of a situation that we might have given power to. We recognize our own independence to make our own choices in life. And that can be, whether this situation is working for you or you be on your own. For others of you, it could well be to do with a level of independence and not wanting to commit has maybe kept you stuck in a scenario, could be through past experiences. Again, healing energy, is it worth the sacrifice of, everything that we've put into this relationship versus what's happened? So again, there's a powerful energy here, Aries. It feels like you're intuitively thinking, not just yet. Not ready to give up on this just yet, if that's the scenario for you. And again, for others of you, there is a way here in how you're applying yourself and your approach, even considering options and opportunities, to potentially get what you want, greater abundance, wish fulfillment, in terms of money, career, finances. Sometimes there has to be a choice. This can also be linked with moving or relocating, changing jobs, moving from A to B. It can be that kind of scenario as well. But it feels like you're coming to some kind of clear solution in how you move forward here. All right, let's pull you a spirit animal to finish off this reading. What do we have for Aries? First half of November. We have Lizard Spirit, dream the world into being. Isn't that lovely? That's number 38. Let's read that out for you. So, Lizard Spirit, when was the last time you basked in the sun and allowed yourself to daydream, to imagine what might be and who you might become? Lizard Spirit appears when you are called to let your imagination flow and dream something new. Inspiration is available to you now if you are willing to slow down and let your eyes close a little, allowing ideas to dance in your head. What might become into being if you were to pursue your dream? How might you grow and expand if you allowed yourself to dare to believe in the impossible, making it possible, first in your dreaming mind and then in the world as you co-create with spirit? Give in to the power of imagination, and soon your dream will become clearer. The steps will reveal themselves, and what was ephemeral will begin to coalesce into form. Dream it and be it. Spirit asks you to dare to dream big. Aries, that's what I have for you for the first half of November 2024. I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, please do like, share and subscribe. I wish you a wonderful first half. I'll see you next time.